In the name of Allah, the most merciful. All praise is due to Allah, whose words cannot be described by speakers, whose bounties cannot be counted by calculators, and whose claims to obedience cannot be satisfied by those who attempt to do so. Whom the height of intellectual courage cannot appreciate, and the divings of understanding cannot reach. He for whose description no limit has been laid down, no eulogy exists, no time is ordained, no duration is fixed. He brought forth creation through his omnipotence, dispersed winds through his compassion, and made firm the shaken rocks. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. First and foremost, I would like to extend my congratulations to Imam Sahib al-Zaman, grandfather, Amir al-Mu'mineen, and to the attending. I hope and pray that we stay on the path of Salat al-Mustaqim, Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Tonight is a night of celebration, and to get the night started, no better person than Mullah Hassan. I would like to invite to the stage and start. Please invite me loud. Muhammad.
السلام عليكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي. يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. أدموا الصلاة على النبي محمد. الله فقبولها حتما بدون تردد. أعمالنا بين القبول وردها إلا الصلاة على النبي محمد. قوم على رفعة العلياء طباب عن ساحة الرجس بانت رحابه وناطق العقل يدعو والكتاب مطهرون نقيات ثيابهم تجري الصلاة عليهم وتقول عاجلتي حملت ماثما صم الصخور لهولها يتصدع واذكر لنفسك عدة تنجو بها من هول يوم فيه نار تلذع فأجبتها كفي فليس إذا أتى يوم المعاد أخاف منه وأجزع قالت فمن ينجيك من أحواله وعذابه قلت البطين الأنزع أقول للوامي وكل مسائل عتابكم في حب حيدر فما لي سوى من أمير ومن ولي أبا حسن أبا حسن لو كان حبك مدخلي جهنم كان الفوز عندي جحيمها ألا يا علي قد ملكت مشاعري وسيرتك المثلى أنارت بصائري بأسمائك الحسنى أروح خاطري وبالقبة النوراء أكحل ناظري إذا هب من قدس الجلال نسيمها أم الحمل تكفي حملها تعبت. Of course, this night, they learn how we نحب أمير المؤمنين صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. أم الحنة كم في حملها تعبت وكم ليال لها عينها هجعت فصرت أدعو لها ما شمسنا طلعت لا عذب الله لا عذب الله أمي إنما شربت حب الوصي وغذتني في اللبن وكان لي والد يهوى أبا حسني فصرت مني وذا أهوى أبا حسني وكانت لحب بني ياسين ترشدني وعن محبة غير الآل تبعدني وكان الوفاء في صدرها لبني وكان لي والد يهوى أبا حسني فصرت من ذي وذا أهوى أبا حسني بآل محمد عرف الصواب وفي أبياتهم نزل الكتاب وهم حجج الإله على البرايا بهم وبجدهم لا يسترى ولا سيما أبو حسن علي له في الحرب مرتبة تهاب هو البكاء في المحراب ليلا هو الضحى إذا اشتد الحراب
صلوات الله محمد وآل محمد وآل محمد. I would like to thank Allah Hassan for taking this time out and delivering such a wonderful recitation. So for the long life of Allah Hassan, please recite another loud salawat. Now, for the children and of course the adults who may be children at heart, we do have face paintings available, which is at the creche facilities. So I would urge all of you to utilize such facilities and really enjoy your night. Also, just a general announcement, as you can see from the decoration that we have set up tonight. It not only takes manpower or volunteers, rather better to say. It takes a lot of time and it takes finances. Now, as Muhibban is a charity, we solely rely on your kind donations. So if you guys would like to see events like this and events of higher caliber in the future, then please do donate and please do get involved. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Without further ado, I'd now like to invite Sister Fatima, who will be reciting some poetry. So if you guys could please welcome her with the loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum. I've prepared for you all today a small poem about the significance of Imam Ali alayhi salam in our lives. So in his honor, please sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. How lucky are we? How lucky are we to have a role model as great as he? Please sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. How lucky are we? How lucky are we to have a role model as great as he, the lifter of Khaybar, Imam Ali, the one that creation was created not even as a fraction of his glory. How lucky are we? How lucky are we to know him, the husband of father of the savior of warrior of Hunayn, whose birth never the same. How lucky are we to know of his story, his life's lessons that they did carry, the story of the story of the Ali was involved in history itself. He would invoke history poetry is all that echoes whenever so poetry speak his name, through rhymes his name, and even words disappear, raised the name of Ali's name and his holy reign would still remain. How lucky are they have lived time to live in a life existed beyond to have the chance to know that he did. I wonder at the eyelid that would close, knowing that he was awake. The one who gave his fatur for 3 days, nothing he would take. How lucky are they? How lucky are they to have rain, knowing that how lucky are they How lucky is humanity to know of his legacy. From such a young age, revolution, and so when we're asked to describe one spell, Ali, and all that he defined, Ali was the king of our time. What you see, I don't believe in love. I believe in blessing. I believe in all that the Lord has written. I believe divine intervention, and how blessed are they, humanity, what I know that it wasn't him we were blessed, that we realized his light very living in the west. He is a one to be cherished, a gift that we won't let perish. Thankfully, renting him, we shouldn't take a role model in our lives, for he is the divided heaven. He is the Father, holy, Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Thank you, Sister Fatima, for those wonderful recitation and poetry. I would now like to invite the children who have a collective recitation. So if I could all urge you to be a little more supportive and recite a very loud salawat. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
علي أميري ونعم الأمير علي أميري ونعم الأمير نصير النبي وخير النصير أبو الحسنين وزوج البتول ووارث طه وأحلى وزير علي أميري بأمر الإله العظيم الذي لا إله سواه لقد هام قلبي بعطر شدا فأحيا فؤادي ذاك العبير علي 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 ظهور خفي خفاء جلي وللمؤمنين بحق ولي وللحق قبض رحاء يدير علي بجاه النبي الأمين ووضعته والحسن والحسين لشبلك عجل بفتح المبين ويسر لنا كل أمر عسير علي أميري ونعم الأمير علي أميري ونعم الأمير نصير النبي وخير النصير أبو الحسنين وزوج البتول ووارث طه وأحلى وزير علي أميري بأمر الإله العظيم الذي لا إله سواه لقد هام قلبي بعطر شدا فأحيا فؤادي ذاك العبير علي 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 ظهور خفي خفاء جلي وللمؤمنين بحق ولي وللحق قبض رحاء يدير علي الأمين وبضعته والحسن والحسين لشبلك عجل بفتح المبين ويسر لنا كل أمر عسير ويسر لنا كل أمر عسير اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. For the long and safe life of all the children who are present, please recite another loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. As you would all agree, I think it is extremely important that we encourage the younger generation and expose to them the love of the Ahlul Bayt at an early stage. And this is what my bond is all about. So any parents or any youth who would like their children to recite, please do encourage them and speak to one of the volunteers. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Continuing the culture that has started with Wahiban. Okay, we're not continuing it. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. In that case, we can then now have Sheikh Hanif. So before I invite Sheikh Hanif, I would like to, just a short biography of Sheikh Hanif. Sheikh Ahmed Hanif is one of the growing number of scholars with style. His intimate knowledge of East and West, ineffable energy and sincere love of all spiritual things have placed him as a firm favorite with young Muslims everywhere. Sheikh Hanif was born in Trinidad in the 1950s and was raised as a Roman Catholic. He grew up during the 60s and 70s, witnessing the political movements surrounding the Vietnam War and Black Power movement. Thoughts of injustice and delusionment stayed with Sheikh Hanif when at 17 he left the warm shores of Trinidad to study in Canada. Today, Sheikh Hanif continues to combine study with action and regularly lectures at masjids all around the world, as well as hosting programs on channels such as Press TV. Propagating the spirit of Islam is an issue close to his heart, especially to those deprived of a religious and spiritual upbringing. So if I could request that you all recite a loud salawat and welcome Sheikh Hanif with a loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Yeah, a little higher, yeah. You know better than me, right? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. بارئ الخلائق أجمعين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله وحبيبه أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين ولعنة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى يوم الدين. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. And I want to wish you Mubarak on the anniversary that we are here to celebrate, the anniversary of the birthday of our Imam Ali alayhi salam. One of the first things I'd like to mention or to explore is why do we celebrate the birthdays of these illustrious spiritual personalities? Why do we celebrate their birthdays? Why do we commemorate their martyrdom? Why do we remember them when we are praying and so forth and so on? Why do we do this? And the reason why we do this, by and large, is out of love and out of doing things to love them. This is the reason why we do it, because religion is fundamentally based upon love. Fundamentally based upon love. Indeed, our very existence here in this world is based upon love. You know, the very beautiful hadith by Allah, hadith Qudsi by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I was a hidden treasure and I desired to be known. So I created creation in order to be known. I was a hidden treasure and I desired or loved to be known, and I created creation and I be known. And how many of the great Urafa explain this is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his, thank you very much, in his perfection is absolute love. Absolute love. And in that situation, you have two loves. You see, one love is love for the self. Allah loves himself. And then the other one is love for the other. And so they describe the creation as the overflowing of this rahmah, of this love. Allah says, I desired, I loved to be known. I was a hidden treasure. That hidden treasure, when you think of a treasure, you don't think in terms of just wealth. You think in terms of beauty. When somebody says a treasure, you get an idea or an image in your mind of rubies and pearls and diamonds, things that are beautiful as well as useful. And this treasure, he says, him knowing that he is this treasure, he created creation in order for creation to benefit from this treasure, in order for creation to realize this beauty, in order for creation to experience the uplifting of this love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so in creation, you need to have a being in that creation. You need to have a being in that creation to be able to recognize this, to be able to perceive that beauty and praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it. That element in creation also must be one in accordance with what Allah wished, that is capable of loving God. Is capable of loving God. Now, you cannot force somebody to love somebody. The best kind of love is a choice that you have to make. Where you say, I choose this person to love, as opposed to other people to love, because of this reason, and this reason. So Allah has to put now a competitor, a choice for one to make to love him. And that choice is a virtual type of a choice, but it's very real in its own sense. That choice is this: a choice between the affiliations or the affinity of your nafs and himself. So here we have the world that is the competitor, that is the first attraction that you might have. This is the dunya. And so we have these appetites, these dunyawi types of appetites like hunger and desire for water and food and for the opposite gender and so forth. All of these things in themselves, if we see them only as isolated things and not as things that Allah has put there for us that shows us his love for us, we end up loving those things instead of him. And so Allah gives us these tests for us to be able to see ourselves and make this particular choice. Now, when we look at creation, we see creation is a hierarchy. The human beings are the top of the hierarchy. And below the human beings are all the other aspects of creation, the animals, the plants, the mountains, the rivers, the valleys. All of these things are beautiful, but at the top is the human being. And among human beings, there is a hierarchy. And that hierarchy is based upon spirituality. It is based upon being close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we are supposed to, or inclined to, or should be inclined to loving these individuals more than loving everything else. To love these individuals more than everything else. Because these individuals represent to us the highest level of our human possibilities. And it is in loving these individuals that we get to love Allah. Why is this so? Because I'll tell you something, brothers, you cannot love something transcendent. You can't love something transcendent. You can't love something that is totally other. You cannot love something that is totally other. There must be some kind of affinity, some kind of affinity between the beloved and the lover. There must be. You cannot love a transcendent God. You could only love an immanent God. In other words, a God that is closer to you than your jugular vein. Okay? You can only love a God who you can see that he does something for us in our lives. You can only love a God who manifests himself in this world that we are in. And it is not a manifestation in terms of, let's say, God becoming a human being or not. No. But it is manifested in the light of those people who find a beloved and a beautiful relationship with God. This is how we get close to God. And it's very, very interesting that in our daily lives, we tend to have this same type of strategy when we need to be beloved of somebody. So, for example, you are in some kind of environment and you see somebody who you find very attractive, maybe in their personality, okay? Maybe it might be somebody you might end up marrying sometime in the future. Maybe it might be a teacher. Maybe it might be somebody who has, could provide access to you for a job or what have you. And what you do is you find out what they like. What do they like? And you try to implement that in yourself. You try to make yourself the beloved of that person or that it is attractive to that person in order to be able to get their attention to you. And this is why we have examples that Allah sends us for us to follow, for us to be able to be close to him. This is what we call, in many cases, the sunnah. What is the sunnah? The sunnah is basically adopting the behavioral patterns that God finds attractive and being like those individuals that God loves. And one of those individuals is Imam Ali alayhi salam. And this is why we are encouraged to love Imam Ali alayhi salam. We are encouraged to love Imam Ali alayhi salam because Imam Ali alayhi salam is the beloved of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so we have to be like him. We have to be like him not only in the way he ate and the way he dressed and so forth and so on. Well, I don't know if you could be like him in the way he dressed because he himself said, you can't be like me in that particular situation. You can't wear wool in the summer and cotton in the winter. That was his thing. Nobody could be like Ali, but you can be like Ali in different ways. For example, in steadfastness, in fortitude, in courage, in knowledge, in spending time seeking his Lord. When we read Dua Kumail and these hadith, these ziyarat and du'as that come from Imam Ali and the rest of the A'immah, what it is teaching us is ways to God, ways to God. And so when you become Ali-like, you become the beloved of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Give salawat to the Holy Prophet Muhammad and his family. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. There's a very beautiful hadith by Imam al-Rida alayhi salam, who quotes from his forefathers, who quote from the Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, where he says, Allah told the Prophet, that Ali ibn Abi Talib is the authority or hujjah over my people, the effulgence of my territories, the light of my territories and trustee of my knowledge. Whoever understands him, though he may be a rank sinner, whoever understands him, whoever has marifat of him, even though this person is a man who is a rank sinner, a person who commits lots of sins, will not be put into hell. That person who knows Ali, when it says marifat of Ali, it means knowing Ali is right. Knowing Ali is right. Knowing Ali is an admirable figure. Liking Ali. That person, even though they are a big sinner, would not go to hell. I haven't finished the hadith yet, but this sounds kind of almost scandalous even. Okay, does it mean to say you just have to believe in Ali and you wouldn't go to hell? No, it doesn't exactly mean that. Because, I remember talking with people in Iran about the war. And they said, some of them would say to me, you had gangsters, okay, thugs, who were also part of the war. Guys who were thugs, who were in the city, they joined the Basijis and stuff like that, and they went to war. And when they went on that battlefield, they were the most brave people, the bravest of people. And you had people who were very, very pious, who were more cowardly. I'm not saying all pious people are like this. I'm saying that just the contrast. People who were more pious, people who used to spend their days and so on praying and so forth. But when they went on the battlefield and that mortar or that bomb exploded next to them, they were shivering. They were trembling. But these thugs, these guys who were, they call them in Farsi, Gard and Koloft, these guys were quite courageous on the battlefield. Okay, what does this tell you? It tells you that in certain situations, people who don't have guidance might be people who might be doing a lot of sins. Might be people who might be doing a lot of sins. But when the chips are down, deep down inside, they have a love for Ali that nobody could match. It is just that they didn't get an opportunity to be able to express it in a proper way. When you look at sin, for example, no one here in this world, in this room here would say, I love committing sin. No one can say this. Your sin could be because of a weakness in your personality. It could be because of a weakness in your personality. Okay? It could go back to, for example, childhood trauma. You didn't have the right parents. You weren't living in the right environment, in the right neighborhood, or whatever. And also a sin for most of us are things that we did not predict. Unanticipated situations that we find ourselves in that bring out from us a negative trait that we had that was hidden that we didn't know. A negative trait that we had that was hidden and we didn't know. I remember my first trip to Iran. I went there for a conference, and I had a handler, they put you with people who could take you around and stuff like that. And there was a young guy in there, who loved me like crazy. This guy was really into me. And I think that if he was in California, if he was in that environment, if he was growing up in San Francisco, he'd be different. He would be different. But he was growing up in an environment where that option was not available. And he was thinking about getting married and having kids and stuff like that. But me being familiar with the shaitan, living around him, I'm looking at him like, yeah, I know where your head is at. I know where you're coming from. You don't know where you're coming from, but I know where you're coming from. Okay? Your environment tells you something. Or for example, you don't make a hell of a lot of money. And it's easy to give. It's easy to give in charity. And one day you wake up and you're $1 billion richer. You realize you're the most stingy person in the world. That $1 billion changed your condition, changed your environment. And so most of us sin like this. We are humble when you're not in power. We are humble when you're not in power. But as soon as you become elected, or as soon as you become the head of the company or your branch or whatever, then you become a little Caesar walking around, strutting, goose-stepping all over the place and not being able to tolerate people and so forth and so on. So your situation changes. You see? Your situation changes, and what happens is out of you comes a response that is part of your weakness. So in a certain sense, the way we could benefit from our sins, it's not about committing sins deliberately, no. The way we can benefit from our sins is because it gives us an insight into ourselves. Just like, for example, we are not one set personality. Do not ever think of yourself as a set personality. You are as many personalities as the people you come into contact with, because everybody brings something new out of you. And so you learn about yourself by learning about your weaknesses. In this case, you falling prey to your ego. Or you learn from yourself, about yourself, by interacting with other people and learning things like patience, and learning things like self-awareness, and so forth and so on. So our love for people like Imam Ali alayhi salam, for the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, and so forth, our love for these people takes us, when the right circumstances exist, up closer to them. And this is what it means by those people who have ma'rifah of Ali, those people who know Ali, even if they were sinners. That means sinners who they were not in control of themselves. They were not aware of the type of sins that they were doing and so forth. Those people will not go to hell. And then he continues, whoever denies him, whoever denies Imam Ali alayhi salam, shall have no place in paradise, even if that person is obedient to me. Even if that person is obedient to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. This is very interesting. Even if you're obeying the Prophet, use the word obedience. Why obedience, you see? Because obedience, true obedience, does not require discrimination. True obedience does not require discrimination. If Mawla, if God or the Prophet or Imam Ali alayhi salam, they say do so and so, you don't say why. You know, Allah says pray 5 times a day. 5 times a day. You can't say, well, I don't see why God says to pray 5 times a day. I'm going to pray 2. Some people think like this. You know, right? For example, in Islam, you know, men lead prayer. Right? There's some people coming up saying, why just men? Okay? I think women too. Right? So they go looking all over for things. Why? Because now you're living in an environment where your ideology tells you something else compared to what Deen tells you. Okay? So obedience in itself doesn't have a kind of a discriminatory aspect about it. Obedience is obedience. But he contrasts that with ma'rifah. Ma'rifah is knowledge. And ma'rifah of Ali, knowing Ali, is something far superior to obedience. Not that you shouldn't obey, all right? But it's something much higher than obedience. And this is what he's talking about. And why ma'rifat of Ali? Because Imam Ali alayhi salam said to him, says to us, that the Holy Prophet taught me 1,000 words of knowledge, or 1,000 letter of knowledge, and each letter of knowledge had 1,000 words, and these 1,000 words had 1,000 sentences, and so forth. The doors upon doors of knowledge were open to him. Doors upon doors of knowledge were open to him. And so this is why we love Ali. Not just because Ali is just a figure, no. Because he is our teacher. He is our guide. He is the representative of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. He is the one who will take us to the next level Because that's how the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam wanted it. When he left the world, he didn't leave the world without guidance. He left the world with his wasi, who was Imam Ali alayhi salam. And so for you to know how to get to God, you need to know Ali alayhi salam. Give salawat to the Holy Prophet Muhammad and his family. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. So obedience is important. Obedience is necessary, but it is not sufficient. It is necessary, but it is not sufficient. There must be a recognition of the truth and alliance with that particular truth. And truth has two forms. Truth has a form where it is an awareness of something in the mind. For example, in Islamic philosophy, it says that truth is the reflection of reality. Truth is a reflection of reality. If I say to you here right now, we're in a room here and we're all speaking, that is true. It's a reflection of reality. And falsehood is not a reflection of reality. Falsehood is creating a false truth. So truth has that particular aspect to it. Truth is also a state of being that you enter and you live truth and you become truth. When a person allies themselves with truth, the more they do so, the more they see truth. They do not move away from it. They see truth where other people see truth. And this is what we mean by ma'rifah, by knowledge, that obedience is not sufficient. To recognize the goodness of Imam Ali alayhi salam and the necessity for us to love him, we have to be able to have some kind of aspect in our hearts for us to be able to see that. If our hearts don't have that orientation, we are not able to see. And for our hearts to be hard or soft or to be open, there are different things that you require. One of the things that you require, very importantly, is not to be an oppressor. Not to be an oppressor. Not to ally yourself or align yourself with those things that represent darkness. That's one very important way to be allied or aligned with truth. Once you are aligned with truth, you're able to recognize the Imam. Islam sets up a hierarchy towards Allah, a path towards Allah, an ascending process towards Allah. This is represented in, for example, a statement by the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he says, "Salah mi'raj al-mu'min," that the salah is the upward ascent, the mi'raj of the believer. That there's a movement upward. Now, this movement upward, and those who reside or who occupy the upward echelons of the spiritual world, those people who exist on that particular level, they are our conduits towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We cannot approach Allah without noticing them. For example, what makes a person a Muslim is not La ilaha illallah. It's not just La ilaha illallah. There are a lot of people who say there is no God but Allah. There are a lot of people who say that I believe in God, but they do nothing to get close to Allah. Okay? You must have Muhammad Rasulullah. Muhammad Rasulullah is the means by which you arrive at the realization of the truth of the first statement, there is no God but Allah. Without Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, you cannot get there. And from our point of view, from Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, you have to say Ali Waliullah. Why? Because Ali is closer to us now. In time, and also in terms of appeal to our intellect that would have been changed and maybe expanded since that time to keep us up to date, keep us abreast with this particular reality. And after Imam Ali alayhi salam, the other 11 imams. Each one of them bringing us closer and closer, bringing that ma'rifah closer and closer to us, so we get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Without these two things, without Allah and without the means towards Allah, one can never get to God consciousness. And this is why it becomes very important for us to have these intermediaries, one can call it, or these stages in our movement towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it does not end with the imams. You know, it goes to your friends who are pious, who could give you some kind of encouragement. You know, it goes to some of the great ulama and good ulama that you know that you have experience with in your day-to-day life. It goes back, it includes, you know, pious parents who can teach their children how to be good Muslims and how to be sensible and thinking people. It goes back to all of these things. You know, and wherever one of these things break down, we have a problem. Take, for example, our community. Our community, I remember, it's practically all over the world, the Western world, you know. Our community very rarely teaches our children how to defend Islam. It very rarely teaches our children this. You know, it very rarely teaches our children how to be leaders. You know, we think that you just kind of grow into leadership. You know, you become an adult and you should lead. But if you look at, for example, some of these people like Boris Johnson and others, you find that some of these guys went to what? Eton and Harrow and so forth. What are these places? They're high schools. They're not university, they're high schools. And in that high school, they teach them how to be leaders. They teach them how to, you should lead a team. You know, you should participate in a debate. You know, you should be competitive. You know, you should be able to have good diction, good speech, and how to move people and so forth and so on. It's high school that makes these people leaders. You know, a lot of them are pretty much flunkies in university. They didn't really achieve much. You know, a lot of them were like D students and C- students in university, you know, but they had a very good education in terms of very good training. You know, now we have Saturday evenings or Sunday Muslim classes. You know, what do we teach our children? We just teach them sort of the obedience things, right? The obedience stuff. How to read Quran well. I'm not saying you shouldn't, huh? I'm talking about emphasis now. All right? How to read Quran well, how to be really good in your dua, you know, how to make good wudu, right? But how do you defend Islam? Okay? How could you, little one, be like Ali when he was a little one like you? Because you know how Imam Ali used to roll. You know he used to roll, right? You know when the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam would be going to some place like Taif and the kids would be throwing stones at him and making fun of him. What would Lil Ali do? Okay? He was taking care of business, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He was like, what do you do that for? You know, he was practicing before he even had Zulfikar. Okay? That's what he was doing. Are you raising your kids to be like a little Ali? And I mean, a little Aliyah too, huh? A little Aliyah too. Don't forget that. We're not talking about just guys. All right? Are you raising your kids to be a good Ali or a good Aliyah? You know, are you raising your kids when that teacher in their classroom gets up and says something stupid about Islam? You know, that kid would get up and say, excuse me, sir, but I don't agree with you. You have anybody like that? Are we training our kids to be like that? But we love Imam Ali alayhi salam? No. Because love is based upon affinity. Love is based upon affinity. You know, you truly love somebody when you are like them and they are like you. Okay, when you're like them, they recognize you. He's a brave person. He sees you stand up for truth without any kind of fear. He says, you know what? I like that kid. Bring him over here. That's what happens. And so this is how we have to be. You know, you got some people running around talking about, oh, I want to do Kamazani and let my blood flow, but they do not go on the battlefield, man. You know, that's a different story. They'd be go licking the Zari because they want to fight coronavirus and all kinds of of things that they think heroic. You know, I would just gather all of them and put them to fight ISIS, tell you the truth. You know, you want to shed your blood? You go out there and you get your blood shed. See, we are not training ourselves to make a difference in our environment, and therefore we are not really, truly Alawi. We're not truly Alawi, not at all. Okay? There's a problem we have with religion in general. Okay? We tend to make fundamental truths into ritual. We tend to think that if we say, I love you, I love you, I love you, it becomes a reality. And you know it ain't no reality. You know, when the husband tells the wife, I love you, but he forgot her birthday or the anniversary, okay, she says to him, what? No, you don't love me. What's the day? He says, today is Saturday. Well, what else? Then he starts to panic. All right? You weren't thinking about me. All right? This is basically how our birthday celebrations are. We commemorate it today, and tomorrow we forget about it until next year. And we have to be Alawi every day of our lives. We have to be Husseini every day of our lives. Zulfikar is not necessarily a sword or a gun. Zulfikar is your tongue. Zulfikar is your mind. Zulfikar is your behavior. Zulfikar is your exemplary attitude. You know, Imam Ali was the kind of a person, alayhi salam, was the kind of a person, you know, he'd be traveling on a road with a Jew, and they'll be talking, and the Jew didn't even know that he was the Caliph. You see? And then he keeps on going with him, and the Jewish guy says, you going my way? He says, no, I'm not going your way, but this is our way. You know, we'd be a traveler, and we could go with them a certain distance and so forth. It impresses him. He becomes Muslim. This is the kind of Alawi you need to be, you know. It's the kind of Alawi you need to be. I go to a lot of centers, and one of the things I don't see in a lot of centers is there ain't too many white people. There ain't too many black people. There are not too many Chinese people. Okay? There are not too many ex-Hindus. It's all one. We're not doing our job. We are not doing our job. And it is something that we need to do. Give salawat to the Holy Prophet Muhammad and his family. So to illustrate this hierarchical aspect of relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there's another hadith by Imam Ali alayhi salam where he says, Hayhat, pitiable is the person who does not recognize me or my rights. For my rights are the rights of Allah, and Allah's rights are my rights. What does this indicate? It indicates that aspect of hierarchy. It indicates that aspect where he reaches a point, his being reaches a point. And when I say being, I mean your entire state, your spiritual and physical state, you know, who you are, you know, reaches a point where that person represents the rights of God. That person represents the rights of God. You know, when we grow in being, we grow in light. You know, they said that, for example, you know, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had a light that was so much that on a dark night you can find a needle on the floor. That's what they say. Okay, that's that kind of light. You know, when we are in the spiritual path and we are ascending, one of the first things that we see that give us knowledge or certitude that Allah is there is you see the light. And this is part of that hierarchy. The more you develop in your spirituality, the more light you have. The more light you have, the more you are able to recognize light and to see light in people where other people don't see the light in people. There's a very beautiful hadith Qudsi by the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Where he says, my servant doesn't cease to approach me doing the wajibat and the mustahabat until I love that person, until I love them. And when I love them, I become the eyes by which they see, the tongue by which they speak, the hands by which they act, the feet by which they walk. I become that. You see, what Allah is saying is, you don't end up loving me. I love you, and I make you love me. And I have to give you the eyes by which you can see me in order to love me. And when I say see me, I don't mean see in a physical sense, but see in a spiritual sense. I have to make your eyes my eyes for you to see me, right? I have to make your tongue my tongue so you can speak to me. I have to bring your being up to share in my light so that you are my beloved. And one friend of mine told me, one other sheikh friend of mine told me something that was very, very deep. He says, between the lover and the beloved, who has the advantage? The beloved. Think about it. You love somebody. When you're in love, you're not thinking about yourself. You're thinking about another person all the time. Anything they want you give it to them. They say, I want your right hand. You get, okay, have my right hand. As long as you don't leave me, you take my right hand. Okay? That love is what is the defining feature of the religious personality. And I say the religious personality because it is not restricted to Islam. It is not restricted to Islam. Okay? A Christian who loves their Jesus, that's their belief. A Christian who loves their Jesus and they're sincere about it, okay, will also find themselves in a situation like that. Of course, with our religion, it would be a much more correct type of thing, but it is still real. It is still real and it's still very high. Imam Ali alayhi salam, he has such knowledge that he says, if all the veils would be removed, I will still not have any more certainty than I have now. If you remove all the veils, my certitude will not increase one iota compared to us, because we are living in this world of veils just like he is. But we need the veils to be removed for our certainty to be activated, for our certainty to be strong. We operate on the basis of faith. We operate on the basis of faith. And unfortunately, many of us are on that first basic level of deen, and we stay on that level until we die. But when we get to the level of yaqeen, and yaqeen or certitude requires self-sacrifice, requires self-examination, requires a spiritual program. When we get to that particular level of yaqeen, this is a much higher level of iman. This is where you become a mu'min. That's where now you can see those things that we believe in. Many of the Urafas say, Urfan is to die before you die. Because when we die, the veils are removed. We can see heaven, we can see hell. Urfan is to see that before you pass away. Give salawat to the Holy Prophet Muhammad and his family. So, brothers and sisters, what I want to encourage you to do is to not take this commemoration of the birthday of Imam Ali alayhi salam as a one-off kind of a thing. I want to encourage you to see this as a beginning of a journey towards activating and realizing our Alawi potential. And the first place we start is with trying to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This time that we are living in here right now, this month of Rajab, and then Sha'ban, and then Ramadan, are very important times to be able to do this. You see, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His mercy and in His knowledge provided us with cheat notes, really, provided us with easy ways to get to Him. And one of it is what I would call sacred time. Okay, sacred time. You know, we have sacred time, we have sacred space. Mecca, Medina, Kufa, all of these places are sacred. Jerusalem, these are all sacred spaces. And we have sacred times. Sacred times like, for example, Friday, Thursday night. Sacred times like Ramadan, the month of Ramadan and so forth. These are all sacred times. So when we enter into a sacred time, that entering into that time itself increases our spiritual potential. So we must take advantage of these things. Sacred space. Try to, for example, as much as we can, pray in Jama'ah prayer. That's a sacred space. Okay? It might be a temporary space, but it's a sacred space even nevertheless. Praying in a masjid. We should try to do this type of stuff. Praying at home. How many of us pray Jama'ah prayer at home? A lot of us Shias, when it comes to leading prayer, it's always a time to fight. Please lead the prayer. No, I'm too sinful. No, you lead the prayer. No, I'm too sinful. I'm more sinful than you. Well, you lead the prayer. And everybody doesn't pray behind somebody. You pray all your furada. Whereas, our Salafi friends, they come and says, come, let's pray. Behind you. Everybody, lockstep, Allahu Akbar, and they get their thing going. Try to pray at home. The father, you wake up your wife, wake up your children. Say, get up, let's pray. Your little ones too. You see, you wake them up too, right? And they come and they learn about this. It becomes part of them. Quran says that the Quran reading in the morning is, in Fajr time, is witnessed by Allah. Read 5 pages of Quran with your family, while you're sitting there. You see, this is all sacred space. You're making your house into a sacred space. You're making your house into a place of Jama'ah prayer. One of the best Jama'ah prayer is Fajr prayer. And you could do it right there in your house if you're too far away from the masjid. All of these types of things. Do self-scrutiny. Look at yourself at the end of the night. Evaluate yourself. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? What do I have to learn from what I did wrong? Why should I now seek forgiveness from Allah immediately and ask for forgiveness and then stop doing that thing? All of these types of things we need to do to keep on our path, an upward path towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we do this, we become more Ali. We become more Ali. And we become more beloved of Him, and then you will start to find that you feel His presence in your life. Then you start to feel His presence in your life. And this is what we have to strive to be. And inshallah, we will be good examples for people in this society. If they do not teach your children how to be leaders in the Muslim society and in non-Muslim society, in your weekend madrasa programs, you should talk to the people who organize it and say, we want to have, for example, things like debates, things like, for example, teaching your children how to debate, things like leadership, okay? Leadership. The best place to have leadership is in sports. One of the best opportunities. Kids love sports, and there's always one kid who always wants to be captain. And they let him be captain because he wants to be captain and he does a good job. But that little shy kid back there who doesn't raise his hand, you need to bring him out and say, nah. You sit down right now for a little bit, Hussein. Let Hassan come up and let's lead the football team this time, that type of thing. Okay? Train your children to be leaders. You know, I went to some universities, you know, and some of the Shia kids in the universities were telling me, you know, when I was in school and, you know, the teacher said something wrong, we used to just wait for the Salafi kid to be able to say something for us. Imagine that. Salafi kid being your hero. Come on, please. Please. You know? So try to make these types of changes in your society. Try to make your kids grow up Alawi. Not just in loving Imam Ali alayhi salam, but being beloved of Ali. And inshallah we'll be successful. I want to apologize for any mistakes I might have caused. I'm very happy to be here on this particular occasion. Inshallah, I ask Allah to bring blessings upon all of us tonight for our presence here. And I know for sure that Imam Ali alayhi salam's spirit is here with us as well. And inshallah, hopefully we'll all take this with us when we go to our homes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Please recite aloud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So Muhibban's always trying to take new ideas into consideration, and one of the new ideas that we are introducing tonight actually is we're going to have an auction, and we have 3 amazing things to auction, and I've seen it myself, I'm not exaggerating. So inshallah we're going to have a 5-minute break, and the 3 art pieces which are done by a local Shia artist will come around and you guys can have a look, and inshallah at the end after the recitations we will start bidding. So just a 5-minute break and inshallah we'll reconvene from there. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Don't worry, your time isn't up. Just an announcement that the frames are coming around again, so please do have a close look because we expect some high bidders here. And all funds are obviously going towards Muhibban. It's a charity, so all your money is going in the right place. And any refreshments that are outside, please do utilize the services. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. We will now reconvene the program, so could I ask everyone to please settle down? The people in the lobby, if I could ask you to please come inside, the ladies at the back, if I could request that you take a seat. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Could I please request everyone to settle down? We're going to reconvene the program. So any brothers or sisters in the lobby, could I request that you please come inside, and any sisters at the back, please do settle down. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Please recite aloud Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Unfortunately, I won't be able to continue the program unless everyone has settled down. So it entirely depends on you guys. I can stand up here all night. So if you guys want to continue, then you guys need to compromise. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now that everyone has settled down, there is a lot of interest because we're going to have an auction. So a lot of the volunteers did come around with the items that are being auctioned. So those who have not seen it, we have here a very scenic picture, painting of a place, and it's been done by a local artist. I think Brother Hamid will be able to sell it better when he does come up. And we also have this calligraphy, and all these are being done by a local artist. Please do take a look.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay, I will pass on to my colleague. I was going to explain them.
So the auction will take place at the end, and Brother Hamid will orchestrate it, but I'm just showing the pictures. So we have this calligraphy that will also be auctioned. And these are all done by a local artist. It took over 2 weeks to complete this, so a lot of time and effort has gone through these items. Finally, we have this amazing picture, which again has been done by a local artist. Took over 2 weeks to do. And all these will be listed and auctioned at the end, so please do stay tuned. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Brother Mahdi Rizai, who will now start the celebration. So please do welcome him with a loud Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you are all in the best of health, inshallah. And congratulations on this special occasion, the birth anniversary of Imam Ali alayhi salam. I'm not going to be here for too long, just 10-15 minutes inshallah, and with your help and support, bit of clapping and participate with me inshallah if you could. Salawat bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. सलवात पड़ेगा बर मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद। बस एक दो चार मिसरे इंशाल्लाह। ये शरफ तो नहीं किसी के लिए, ये शरफ तो किसी के लिए घर बनाया है बस अली के लिए, घर बनाया है बस अली के लिए। नूर है दर कहा वल्ला, नूर है दर ने खुद कहा वल्ला, हो गई है अता नबी के लिए। हो गई है अता नबी के लिए, और खुद गई मादरे अली वरना, खुद गई मादरे अली वरना, काबा खुद आता रवि के लिए। हैदर 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 शेर खुदा दामाद पैगंबर हैदर 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 हैदर, शेर खुदा दामाद पैगंबर हैदर 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 हैदर, शेर खुदा दामाद पैगंबर हैदर हैदर, बोल मिलके हैदर 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 हैदर, मिलके सब बोलो हैदर हैदर हैदर, शेर खुदा दामाद पैगंबर हैदर 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 हैदर। You're not getting involved. Now let's do some now bit of clapping as well. हैदर 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 हैदर, शेर खुदा दामाद पैगंबर हैदर हैदर, शेर खुदा दामाद पैगंबर दर हैदर। बोल न मेरे जब सीखा था मान मेरी बोलना मैंने जब सीखा था मान मेरी ये हैदर 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 बोलो बेटा जान लगा कर हैदर 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 लाउड 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 हैदर 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 मेरी वसीयत याद ये रखना कब्र के बाहर तुम सब कहना मेरी वसीयत याद ये रखना कब्र के बाहर तुम सब कहना खुद मैं कहूँगा कब्र के अंदर हैदर 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 शब्बर और शबीर हो राजी सेवन वाला पीर हो राजी शब्बर और शबीर हो राजी सेवन वाला पीर हो राजी बोलो सखी शाबाज कलंदर हैदर 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 बोलो सखी शाबाज कलंदर कलंदर बोलो सखी शाबाज कलंदर कलंदर जिक्र अली पर पाबंदी थी लेकिन ज़ैनब से बोली जिक्र अली पर पाबंदी थी लेकिन ज़ैनब ऐसे बोली गूंज उठा दरबार के अंदर हैदर हैदर गूंज उठा दरबार के अंदर दर हैदर 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 अले अले मौला अले अले मौला अले अले मौला हैदर मौला अले 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 मौला अले अले मौला हैदर मौला अले अले मौला The back row, the back row, the back row. Come on, it's the birthday anniversary, Mali. La Ali Ali Maula, Ali Ali Maula, Maula. Naturally, I will start with the Most High. Naturally, I will start with the Most High. Lord of the seas, Lord of the seven skies. Naturally, I will start with the Most High. Lord of the seas, Lord of the seven skies. Peace on Muhammad and salutations. Congratulations on this occasion. After Muhammad, who is your master? Ali Ali Maula, Haidar Maula, Ali Ali Maula, Ali Ali Maula, Ali Ali Maula, Haidar Maula, Ali Ali Maula. मौला चारों तरफ मिदहत की फ़ज़ाएं चारों तरफ मिदहत की फ़ज़ाएं ज़माने भर को सजाए आज ज़हूर है मौला अली का आज ज़हूर है मौला अली का क्यों न खुशी में नारा लगाए वजद में आकर नारा लगाया अली अली मौला हैदर मौला अली अली मौला मौला अली अली मौला हैदर मौला अली अली मौला Haidar Maulana Sibi, I have a sincere question. Sibi, I have a sincere question. Since when was God chosen election? Sibi, I have a sincere question. Since when was God chosen election? From Adam to the best of creation, revelation after revelation. Revelation after revelation. I'm the rejector, you're the elector. I'm the rejector, you're the elector. Guess on the Kawthar who's giving water. Ali Ali Mawla, Ali Ali Mawla, Ali Ali Mawla, Haidar Mawla, Ali 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 Mawla, Haidar. झूठे खुदाओं वालों आओ, झूठे खुदाओं वालों आओ, झूठे खुदाओं को ले जाओ। आ गया घर का मालिक देखो, आ गया घर का मालिक देखो। अपनी दुकान कहीं और लगाओ। आ गई अंदर मादर हैदर, झुके काबा फिर यही बोला अले अले मौला, अले अले मौला हैदर मौला, अले अले मौला। Mawla in the valley, he commanded Musa. In the valley, he commanded Musa. Enter the valley, but take your shoes off. In the valley, he commanded Musa. Enter the valley, but take your shoes off. Maryam came to the house with the Isa. Maryam came to the house with the Isa, but they were kindly denied from a visa. Maryam came to the house with the Isa, but they were kindly denied from a visa. See when Haidar entered the chosen, the Kaaba split like Musa's ocean. Ali Ali La Ali Ali Mawla, Ali Ali Mawla, Haidar Mawla, Ali Ali Mawla. Haidar Mawla, Ali Ali Mawla, Haidar Mawla. Nasibi, I would love to convince you. Nasibi, I would love to convince you, but at the same time I have an issue. Nasibi, I would love to convince you, but at the same time I have an issue. When I visit my Mawla Haidar, there's not enough room for me to get through, so I would rather you keep your Mawla. So I would rather you keep your Mawla. Let me breathe there next to my Haidar. Ali Ali Mawla, Ali Ali Mawla, Haidar Mawla, Ali Ali Mawla. Haidar Mawla, your enemies, Haidar never faze me. Your enemies, Haidar never faze me, but they never ever cease to amaze me. Your enemies, Haidar never faze me, but they never ever cease to amaze me. They said I worship stones like an idol. They said I worship stones like an idol. They hesitate and they turn suicidal. They said I worship stones like an idol. They hesitate and they turn suicidal. They cannot understand what I explain. Maybe they have a stone in their brain. Ali Ali Mawla, La Ali Ali Mawla, Haidar Mawla, Ali Ali Mawla. Haidar Mawla, in the valley he commanded Musa, in the valley he commanded Musa, enter the valley but take your shoes off. Maryam came to the house with Isa, but they were kindly denied from a visa. Maryam came to the house with Isa, but they were kindly denied from a visa. See when Haydar entered the chosen, the Kaaba split like Musa's ocean. Ali, Ali, Mawla, Ali, Ali, Mawla, Haydar Mawla, Ali, Ali, Mawla. पर मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम.
Thank you, Brother Mahdi, for that wonderful recitation. And without further ado, I'd like to continue with the recitations. So, Brother Hamid, please come to the stage. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Nare takbir, Nare takbir, Nare risalat, Nare risalat, Hak da imam Nare Haydari, Haydari. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Salam alaikum. How are you tonight? Are you good? Are you happy? Yeah, don't be shy. Clap. Congratulations on the birthday anniversary of Al-Mubahidin Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib. If you are here to celebrate, show me some celebration faces, not this. Show me some nice faces, and we will have a good time. Here we go again. اللهم صل على فاطمة وأبيها وبعلها السر المستودع لا حول ولا قوة إلا السلام عليك يا مولاي يا إمام المسلمين ويا سوق قاتل عاكفين والقاسطين قائد الغر المهجلين رئيس الموحدين وحياة العارفين حبل الله المتين وصلاة المؤمنين ولي المتقين صالح المؤمنين علم النبي المحامي عن حرم المسلمين سيد الوسيين وعون المؤمنين نفس الرسول زوج البتول وأمن الرسول خازن علم الله وسيف الله ونفس الله لسان الله عين الله الناظرا وجه الله الظاهرا رحمة الله الواسعا أمير البررا قاتل الفجرا صاحب اللواء وقسيم الجنة والنار الصديق الأكبر والفاروق الأعظم باب المدينة العلم ميزان القسط عروة الوثقى كشاف الكرب وسيد العرب مظهر العجائب والد السبتين كلام الله الناطق بحر العلوم ولد المحسنات ابن الصفا والنبأ العظيم أسد الله الغالب غالب كل غالب ومطلوب كل طالب نقطة دائرة المطالب صاحب المفاخر والمناقب إمام المشارق والمغارب مولانا ومولى الكونين والثقلين الإمام بالحق أبا الحسنين أمير المؤمنين علي بن أبي طالب ما بند توی صاحب ما بند توی صاحب مولا علی عالم ما بند توی صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند توی صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند توی صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب I'll say it in Pakistan. ما بند تو را صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند توی صاحب Jesus. I get my energy from you. If you are deflated, I will give you a deflated program. If you are inflated, show me some inflation. ما بند توی صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند توی صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب هم باطن و هم ظاهر هم اول و هم آخر هم حاضر و هم غائب مولا طالب هم حاضر و هم غائب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند توی صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند توی صاحب ما از گل تو هستیم از باده تو مستیم ما از گل تو هستیم از باده تو مستیم در معبد تو راهب علی ابن ابی طالب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند توی صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند تویی صاحب از روز ازل جانا در بند تو بودن را از روز ازل جانا در بند تو بودن را کردیم به خود واجب علی ابن ابی طالب علی ابن ابی طالب در اوج عبادت ها هستیم شها تنها لبخند تو را طالب علی ابن ابی طالب علی ابن ابی طالب عالم ز تو مملو است بی نور تو در دنیا عالم ز تو مملو است بی نور تو در دنیا چیزی نبود جالب مولا علی ابن ابی طالب مجذوب خدایی تو جذاب خدا جویان مجذوب خدایی تو جذاب خدا جویان بر اهل دلان جاذب علی ابن ابی طالب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند تو ای صاحب. Is this clean?
Corona.
علی ابن علی در ذل خداوندی بی مثلی و مانندی در ذل خداوندی بی مثلی و مانندی بر هر دو جهان غالب علی ابن ابی طالب بر هر دو جهان غالب علی ابن ابی طالب علی ابن ابی طالب با شوق ملاقاتت بر لحظه جان کندن با شوق ملاقاتت بر لحظه جان کندن هستیم بسی راغب علی ابن ابی طالب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند تویی صاحب علی ابن ابی طالب علی ابن ابی طالب علی ابن ابی طالب ما بند تو بله دل رسوای من سر شیدای من دل رسوای من سر شیدای من تب عشق مجنون شب لیلای من شب لیلای من فخر زمانی و جان جهانی و در دل و جانی حیدر فخر زمانی و جان جهانی و در دل و جانی فخر زمانی و جان جهانی و در دل و جانی حیدر ابر بهارم و حال نزارم و در دل و دارم حیدر یا اسد الله یا ولی الله عالی اعلا حیدر یا اسد الله یا ولی الله عالی اعلا حیدر خالی دستم و واله و مستم و حیدری هستم حیدری هستم حیدر یا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا یا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا Be proud and say it علی مولا یا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا دل رسوای من سر شیدای من تب عشق مجنون شب لیلای من شب لیلای من تب عشق مجنون سر شیدای من دل رسوای من فخر زمانی و جان جهانی و در دل و جانی حیدر فخر زمانی و جان جهانی و در دل و جانی ابر بهارم و حال نزارم و در دل و دارم یا اسد الله یا ولی الله عالی اعلا خالی دستم و باله و مستم و حیدری هستم حیدری هستم حیدری هستم یا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا یا علی مولا علی مولا هم دم عیسی داری هم خم صحرا داری هم دم عیسی داری هم خم صحرا داری تو یه نجف هم مولا تو دل زهرا داری فاتح خیبر و روح پیامبر و معنی کوثر فاتح خیبر و روح پیامبر و معنی کوثر قبله عالم و کعبه و زمزم و محرم و محرم حیدر قبله عالم و کعبه و زمزم و محرم و محرم نعم الامیری و خم قدیری و شیر دلیری حیدر نعم الامیری و خم قدیری و شیر دلیری اسم تو تکبیر قوت شمشیر آیه تطهیر حیدر 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 یا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا یا علی مولا. Are you tired? علی مولا. Show me then. یا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا. We're gonna step the beat up a bit. حیدر 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 علی 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 علی. Hold it there. علی 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 علی. در مذهب ما کلام حق ناد علی 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 علی. طاعت که قبول حق فتد یاد علی از جمله آفرینش کل مکان. مقصود خدا مقصود خدا مقصود خدا علی یا اولاد علی ناد 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 علی 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 شد دستم زیر علی لحظه استقاس کس ندید تأخیر علی خشم خداست شعله ور چه برق و شمشیر علی بود پیر جهان نبی بود پیر علی بود پیر جهان نبی بود پیر علی پیر علی منتظر لحظه امداد علی ناد علی ناد علی ناد علی ناد علی ناد علی ناد علی. پیر علی منتظر لحظه امداد علی ناد 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 علی.
السلام شیر خدا علی ولی الله شافع روز جزا علی ولی الله میزنم تو رو صدا هید الله ولی الله. السلام شیر خدا علی ولی الله شافع روز جزا میزنم تو رو صدا علی ولی الله هید الله اسد الله علی ولی الله اسد الله حجت الله یا حیدر علی ولی الله مجه الله نور الله یا حیدر علی ولی ولی الله عین الله سیف الله یا حیدر مدد یا حیدر مدد یا حیدر
مدد یا حیدر مدد یا حیدر
مدد یا حیدر
everybody
مدد یا حیدر مدد یا حیدر
مدد یا حیدر
السلام شیر خدا علی ولی الله شافع روز جزا میزنم تو رو صدا علی ولی الله اید الله ولی الله علی ولی الله اسد الله حجت الله یا حیدر علی ولی الله وجه الله نور الله یا حیدر علی ولی الله عین الله سیف الله یا حیدر مدد یا حیدر مدد یا حیدر
مدد یا حیدر
مدد یا
Don't get lazy.
حیدر مدد یا حیدر ماشاءالله مدد یا حیدر آسمان بیکران آقا ملیه برای ما عاشقا ولی علیه نامی که درد و دواست نام علیه یا علیه یا علیه مظهر العجائب در مصائب ذکر تو جاری رو لبم آخه تو امیرم من فقیرم همیشه هستی دلبرم واسه زیارت عرض حاجت برسون من رو تا حرم مدد یا حیدر 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 به مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا به مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا به مولا علی مولا به مولا علی مولا به مولا علی مولا به مولا علی مولا مولا به مولا علی 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 سید علی سرور امیر المؤمنین حیدر علی اول علی آخر امیر المؤمنین حیدر علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی صادر علی مستر علی رکن و علی محور علی افضل علی برتر علی طاهر علی اطهر علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی داماد پیغمبر علی داماد پیغمبر بود او ساقی کوثر بود او فاتح خیبر به شهر علم احمد در، به شهر علم احمد در. علی مولا 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 علی مولا. هرچه میخواهی طلب کن ز شهنشاه نجف. هرچه میخواهی طلب کن ز شهنشاه نجف. منتی گر میکشی از مرد میباید کشی. به هر دو عالم کسی نباشد برای ما آشناتر از تو. منم بی بهاتر از من. تویی کیمیاتر از تو. نوشته بر تیغ ذوالفقارت که جمع باشد در اختیارت. و مرد عالم فقط تو هستی، فقط تو لافتاتر از تو. همین است و همین است و همین است. فقط حیدر امیر المؤمنین است. فقط حیدر امیر المؤمنین است. فرج حجت ابن الحسن یک صلوات حیدری بفرست. Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the program doesn't need an echo. Thank you very much. So we will now move on to the raffle tickets. Can I have the raffle tickets, please? I have something in my pocket. دست مرتب مؤدب دست کف مرتب. My brother has helped himself to his prize. Thank you very much. Baba Jun, after the program. Brother Najaf has been very working hard and bringing the raffle together. How many was the numbers?
Like over 100.
Over 100. Okay. So I will mix this in front of your eyes. Okay. No, it was empty. Empty hands, empty sleeves. Show me your hands. Show them your hands. Show me your hands. Look at your hands. Look at me. Okay. Do you know what the prizes are? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. I have a list of prizes. There is about 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you. It's all coordinated. So, okay. Do the calendars first. Okay. So, these prizes are for my bond calendars. Very nicely printed, good quality paper, no cheap job in Longside. This is done in Cheetham Hill. Okay. Yeah, you know what a calendar is, so yes, Cheetham Hill boys. Okay, so Najaf John, please pick one. Sorry? Oh, no, there's more coming. Put it back. Put it back. Shake it, shake it. Okay, some extra numbers, last minute buys. Okay, pick one. One. Okay. It's an orange color.
And is number 1?
And it's number 1. Who's got number 1? Orange? The first person in the house, round of applause for one of the sisters in the back. I don't know why I've gone into my Farsi mode, but okay. Yes, this is a calendar for the sister. This is for the second calendar. Najaf John, quickly. It's a good name for tonight.
Purple one.
It's a purple one.
43.
It's 43. It's called Mohsen. Are you here, Mohsen? If you Mohsen, Ahsan, give a calendar and a round of applause to the brother. Good quality. Over here. Customer, good quality. Yeah. Okay, the last one I'm gonna pick. Empty hand. Customer. Oops. One's just dropped. I will pick the one which is dropped and the other one in there. Okay. Are you ready? This is a
Purple color.
purple color and it ends with 1. Before the 1, it's a 0. So it's a 3-digit one. And it's 101. Have we got any winners here? Yes, one of the brothers in the back. One of the sisters in the back. Beautiful calendar, beautiful, good quality. 50 pages long, I think. Okay, so this is that. So we will go up. So this is a voucher for some dessert, some moonlight, I'm guessing, huh? Moonlight? No? Oh, we don't know where, but somewhere. Okay. Mix, please. 1, please. This is the only raffle prize for a dessert.
Purple. 52.
52, one of the sisters. Yes. Round of applause. Ras malai with some honey on top, please. Okay. So we got 2 restaurant vouchers. Are they Nawabs? What is it? What?
Bull and slice.
Whatever. It's a good restaurant, I think. Okay. Shake. Please, 1. This could be a good chance for a couple, but I don't think so. This one is yellow for a change. Who's got a yellow ticket? Put your hands up. Put your hands in your pocket. No? Okay.
Okay. Yellow. Number 2.
Number 2, yellow. Oh, what a great couple. Give them 2 together. Is that agreed? Give 2 prizes to the... come on, he's my brother. Astaghfirullah. Come on, man. Let him show the picture. Show. Hold your 2 up. That's 20. 22. No, it's 2. Round of applause for my brother, please. Thank you. Good one. Very good. Okay. The last restaurant.
Purple. 63.
63. Ahsan, you go together to the restaurant. Mahdi, you've got your... You go with that little kid. Go to the restaurant together tomorrow night. Good, innit? That's a good laugh. High 5 to him. Okay. Corona? No, Corona. Please. Take some tissue to yourself, with yourself. Okay, so that's the 2 restaurants gone. Tickets given? Given, is that sorted? Okay. Please give your name to the lady. Okay. So we have, as we go up, the prizes get better and better and better. So, can I have a ticket? Okay. It's not that good, but... Okay, so this one is a 10th day t-shirt. Let's hear it for the 10th day. Woo! Okay, please. He's gonna smack you in a bit. Okay.
Purple.
It's a purple and it's 39. Allah. Extra small, please, for the brother here. Sorry, we don't have that size. So, please put his name down. Okay, sister. The last one I will pick. Thank you, Najaf Jan. Go home, please. Thank you. So, this one is for a hoodie. It's for a hoodie with a hood and 2 sleeves. So I will pick this now. I got one, but I will put it down. Got another one. I will put it down. So these two which I put down are number 56, sorry, and number 19. They're both purple. Sorry to those two numbers. This is the winner in my hand. Dawood, did I put you down? Sorry, love. Okay, so this one is a purple ticket, and it ends with a 5. It's a 2-digit number, ends with a 5, starts with a 2. This doesn't count, 2. So number 25 with purple is the grand winner of a hoodie. MashaAllah, Zulfaqar. Salawat befrestید آقا. What a better night to win. برای خانواده آقای ذوالفقار علی یک صلوات محمدی پسند بفرستید. الله. Okay. That was not a Muhammadi pasand, by the way, so it's very weak. Okay. Are we done with the tickets? Finished? No? More? No? Finish? Auction. Oh, this is the fun part now. So please put your hands in your pocket for the auction items coming up. Thank you to Brother Najaf who worked very hard on the selling the tickets. How many did you sell? Over 100 he sold. Yeah, we believe that, of course. Okay. So can my sidekick please bring the pictures up? Can we start with the cheap one, please? With the cheaper one. With this one. This is mid-range. Okay. Reza is the boss here, so you can say anything. Okay. Hold it up. Now, when Brother Faizan was describing the picture, I think he didn't do it justice. This is a picture of the river in Najaf. And it will fall into Bahr al-Najaf. Who's been to Najaf here? Come on, put your hands up. If you've been to Najaf, you know what I'm talking about. Beautiful scenery, beautiful colors. Yeah, it's probably a bit far from Haram, so you probably haven't gone to it. But this is hand-painted, genuine, and I can...
Look, it's got signature.
It's got a signature signed by Brother Hassan. So, mashallah, one of our Shia brothers has gone out to Najaf and probably painted this while he was doing ziyarah. So, we're going to start the bidding on this one. Well, that's a bit confusing. Oh, you're just holding that. Okay, can you step aside? Just give us some space. So you're bidding on this one, and we're going to start the bidding on with £15. How about that? Huh? 15. 1 0. 1 0 is 10. that was yeah. £15, brother, here. I've got £15 for this one. This is worth a lot more, obviously. Hand painted. And the quality, customer is good. The hand quality is very good. This frame, very nice. Have you got 20 in the house? Anyone putting their hand up? Ali Naqvi has not put his hand up. I would have put my hand up if I were allowed to, but they strictly said, no, not you. So, 15, guys, this is a bargain. 15, you can sell it on eBay for 25. Amazon, 35. Amazon Prime, 45. So have you got 20 in the house for this? Come on, let's get the ball rolling. 15, my brother's gonna grab a bargain here, 15. Have you got 20 in the house? Okay, let's go up by 2. 17? 17? What? What's going on, man? Yes or no? No. 17? Okay, I bid 17. Anyone for 19? Come on, man. Yeah. By the way, this auction is a charity auction. The money does not go to the person who painted it. He obviously donated it. So the money will go to the charity. Charity of? Not the 10th day. Muhibban. Because this event is by Muhibban. Okay. Such a dead crowd, man. I can't do this. So, 17 on me. Can anyone beat me for 19? Please. I made a mistake. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. I am willing to take this up to 19 myself. Bro, I am doing all the work, man. I'm talking, I'm doing the bidding. You guys can go home. I will auction the rest of it to myself. Have we got 21? 21 is the abjad of good job. Good job. Abjad 21. No? 21? 19 going once to me. 21 sister there. Beautiful. Round of applause for the sister. Have we got 23 in the house? On the internet? No? On the phone? No? 23. Have you got 23? 21 going for the sister. Going once. Going twice. Sister on the right. 23. We got 23 on my right. Have we got 25? Have you got 25 in the house? On the phone? 25. Sister on my right? 25. 27. 30. I'm joking. This is what they do in auction. I went to buy. Let me tell this story. I went to a car auction and I was winning the car. I think it was like 1800. And I was like, this car is really good. And then all of a sudden he said, going 1800 once, twice. And then I was sat there. He went to the wall and came back to me. He said, 2,500, 500, 600. And there was no one there. He was going to the wall and coming back to me. And all of a sudden he went up to 800 pounds more than what I said. And I was like, 2,500 I paid for that. So, inshallah, this is not cheating. This is the last winning price of 23 pounds. 23 is two figures, man. Come on. 23 pounds. Money go to charity. I'm sure you're already paying more as direct debit, so you might as well put it to good use and get a frame with it. Good quality, customer. No? Okay, we're going to end it here. Going once, 25. To the sister on the right, 25. Going once. Going twice. Any hands in the back? No? Going 3 times. Sold to the sister for 25 pounds. Round of applause, please. Bearing in mind you guys are all cheapskates, we will start with a cheaper one before we get on to the grand prize. So this one, again, hand-drawn, and it's got some gold paint. Well, it's gold, it's actual gold. And what does it say, brother?
Allah.
What?
Allah.
I'm sure there's more than that.
I can't really see.
Okay, okay, whoa. Let's stop here. Who can read it first? Okay, keep it there. Ahsant. So are you going to start the bidding? It's £5. Only £5. £5 for the sister in the back. £10. Have we got 15? £15. £15. Have we got 20? Anyone? 20 in the back? We've got 20 here. We've got 25. 25 in the room. Am I seeing any hands? Oh, I've got epilepsy. 25. Have we got 25 in the house? 25 with the brother here. 25. Have we got 30 in the house? 30. 30 for the sister on my right. Any brother on my left want to beat the sister on my right? 30 in the house. 30 in the house. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Ow. Huh? 30. No, 25, huh? How much was it, sister? 30. 35? Are you overbidding on yourself? MashaAllah. 30 for the sister. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the sister for £30. And this is the grand finale. This is like United versus Wigan. Please hold it right up. This, I've been told, was drawn with wudu. What else do you want? The brother said it took a week. I think it took a weekend. Full time. So, no, honestly, Kasme, this is beautiful. It's been drawn by one of the sisters, one of the volunteer sisters, while blindfolded. Huh? Possibly, I mean, who knows? The human body is, yeah. So it's a beautiful body. It is actually beautiful. So this, I've been told, this is Hazrat Abbas carrying Imam Ali's sword. You got 2 for 1 in there. No, I'm joking. I've been told this is the picture of Imam Ali on a horse, and honestly, it's very nice. I'm going to have to come back into the bidding myself. I will start the bidding at £20 on my head. 25. 30. Have you got 35? 35, brother here. 35. Is that real, bro? 35. 40. Have you got 40? 45. Have you got 50? 50 here. Have you got 50 in the 55. Have we got 60? 60? 60 here. Have we got 65 in the house? 65? 65? MashaAllah, brother. 65. Have you got 70? 70 over there. Have you got 75? 70. This brother's going all the way alone. 75 here for this brother on my left. Oh, we've got 80. 80. Have we got 85? 80. Allah. Finish it. Finish it. 100. This brother said 100. 120. Wow, 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 wow. Please, please. It's not finished yet. Allah. Let's close this. I can't take it anymore. 150. We've got 150 here. 200. We got the brother going for 200. Yeah. 250. MashaAllah. 250 on my brother. Allah. 300. We got 300 here. How much? 350. We've got 350. 400. Right, can we have the sister draw another one, please? We can give it to two of these people. 400, mashallah, very nice. It's very good to see that. Have you got that money, brother? Put in. Brother, check his pocket. Brother, I am more than happy to give you my card, but with the wrong pin. MashaAllah, 400 here. Have you got anything more than 400? Let's go 410. 420, brother here. 420, brother in the middle. 430, MashaAllah, Faiz is even coming into it. 430, have we got 440 in the room? 440 in the room? Well, it's fine, we can go for 441. 441, brother. 441, have we got 4411? We don't take any jokes. 441, brother, here. Have we got 445? 445 is abjad for Zulfaqar. 445, abjad for Zulfaqar. Have we got 445 in this house? Otherwise, this brother is taking it for 441. Brother, there is no joke. This is serious. Religion is serious. I am serious. You are serious. Muhibban is very serious about this. 441. Have we got 445? Brother, please, someone bid 445 and take this brother out of his misery. Brother, you can start selling your jacket and take. Faizan, how much is that? 445? MashaAllah, brother Faizan. Hey, 445. Have we got 450? 450, the abjad for Zulfaqar under the shade. 450. Have you got 450? 450 in the house. Any of the brothers on my right, any of the sisters, 450. This is a serious bid at 450. However, nothing knocks down the beauty of this picture. You cannot put value on that. 450. 450. We had 450, so it has to be more than that. 500. 455. Okay, 455. Is anyone going to beat 455, or is my brother here going to take it with him? 460. 460. 460. 460. Faizan coming with the cash from his dad. Very good. It's a good cause, man. It's good. I wish my dad is in Iran. Otherwise, I would have told him, Baba Jun, ye puli bede ma bezanim be jibe bache ha. 455? 455. 460, sorry, he was 460. Have we got anything above 460? Come on, guys, we are hungry. We want to go home. Coronavirus is coming. And I would have thought, when these guys said an auction, I would have thought the first thing in the auction is a bit of hand gel. Why not? Do we have a hand gel to auction? People are actually killing each other. There was a video I saw today of two people in Australia two ladies pulling each other's hair over toilet paper. Baba, come here, I give you 2 packs from the mosque. Okay, how much was it? 460. Have we got anything above 460, please? So we're gonna call it a night at 460. Going once, Ladies and gentlemen, this is serious money. 460 going twice. On my right to brother Faizan, obviously from his dad. 460 going second time. 460. خلاص. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. Who was the sister who drew this? The sister who drew that picture is right over there. She will promise that she's going to do at least 2 more paintings. 2 more. And inshallah, you will promise to buy it at 460. Is that a deal? Thank you to the sister and to everyone who donated the pictures. So I think this brings us to food. Is that correct? Make sure that Faizan doesn't leave without paying. Yes, we have 2 cakes here resembling mosque and flowers. So